So James, did you get a chance to go and subscribe and like my video on YouTube? Should probably put a link to that somewhere on my channel. Probably do that later. Man, still no curator. Jeez. I like how this scales. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I just posted the link in the chat, so if you want to go check it out, by all means, please do. So I know I always say Wrathweaver is bait, but we are doing demons, so we're gonna try it. So we would have won that if he hadn't used his hero power to do it. I see demons. There's a lot of demons at these lower tiers, so I'm kind of interested in staying here for a little bit. So this gives us an opportunity for a triple next turn. We're just taking so much damage. Like, literally we only lost the first round and we're in last. This is why Wrathweaver bothers me. Granted, Homunculus does it too, but like, I don't know. So on 6, I'll have 2 to upgrade to tier 2. 3 if I buy the Homunculus, and 1 left over. I don't want that. The, not the combat, but how the math works out. Maybe I don't tier up, maybe I buff the demons first. But we'd rather have a tier 3 minion than a tier 2 minion, so I think we're gonna, I think it ends up being worth it to tier up now, rather than worry about the other stuff. So having a 610 is nice. I'm super vulnerable right now though. These are all kind of garbage, so Shifter Xeris becomes the best one by de facto because it can be anything. So the guy we're going up against has a lot of health. Hopefully he doesn't have any poisonous minions yet. He doesn't. It's good. Alright. It's not a lot of damage, but we'll take it. Thank you for the subscribe to my channel, James. I appreciate it. That's a great demon. That kind of just worked out really well. Just gonna do this. So we're not gonna take any more of these because they just damage me so much. This I'm willing to take, despite it not being like a super great pick or anything. Kind of lead it. But yeah, taking 3 every time you play a homunculus is brutal. You left me a cheesy comment, huh? Let me check that out. First, nice. You were indeed first. Alright, so we're not in last anymore. We did some damage. I'm kind of behind on tiers, so I might want to tier up here to start catching back up. And then none of this is that interesting, so we'll just go ahead and buff our demons. So we kind of got super lucky when the Shifter's Eris ended up being this on the first reroll, because it let us ramp super hard. Wow, that's a lot of Divine Shields. Yeah, I think I can't win, but I can at least minimize damage. Okay. 6. So I would consider tearing up again if I wasn't losing. We don't want another Wrath Weaver. 1 is already kind of brutal. There's a tier up. We like those. Or a triple up. If I had known that, I wouldn't have played it last time. I mean, it still buffs it, right? But we keep on getting pretty lucky with those tier up minions. Eventually, we'll hit the breaking point where it's just like, alright, we're not losing as much anymore. Alright, so we won this one. You're just waiting for your most popular video to hit 3,000 views there. Go ahead and link it in the chat. I think it'll let you do that. Do we want another Voidwalker just for the sake of having another Voidwalker? Probably not. We haven't seen any Soul Jugglers. Complaining you'll get one. Alright, we could buy one more thing and hero power. So I think that's what we'll do. protect the Soul Juggler a little bit. Okay, sounds good, James. Yikes. Alright, so we're gonna win, but it's not gonna do a lot. But winning is important. We want to get to Mal'Ganis, right? 5, 6. That leaves us with 4. 4 is kind of an awkward number. There's a junk bot. Unfortunately, that's not the plan we went with this game. Gonna reroll one more time. And we freeze this. Unless we sell something to grab the triple right now. No, I think we're gonna freeze. We want more than one thing here, so if we're gonna freeze, we may as well just freeze all of it. Alright, so I just subscribed. So you're saying 3,000 views on something? That one has 490. That one has 88. Alright, so I found it. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it later. It's a pretty long video. Alrighty. We could tier up, sell something, and then get a tier 6 minion. I think Mal'Ganis is tier 5. So I think we'll actually just buy this. We're gonna grab this too, because amalgams are great. Go ahead and play this. Hey, we found Mal'Ganis, boys. This is also really good, but we want Mal'Ganis right now. Because it also does a lot for us in the way of not taking damage from Wrathweaver anymore. Excellent. So this game is actually going quite well. I kind of dumpstered on Wrathweaver, but it's been doing quite well for me. I keep on playing Yogg, who has a lot of this Divine Shield stuff going on. Excellent. That's a lot of damage to this guy. Yeah, no, James, that's awesome that it's doing that well. Alright, we got this guy. We're absolutely playing him. And because that's the case, We'll have to sell something. Should probably be the Voidwalker. So let's do that. I should have spent money first. That was a mistake. Alright, well, mistakes were made, but we'll live with it. Alright, so we're playing against Infinite Toki. So that's going to be problematic because she's been dominating people, looks like. I tied with her earlier. Yeah, you should do an update video. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I saw the title and it looks quite good. That's a brutal thing where he just got that. Alright, well, I'm gonna win this. It's just not gonna be as pretty as we'd like to see. Okay. So, not really interested by any of that stuff. Tier 5's kind of as high as we want to go because the good demons are at 5. We could buy this. Could also get some poisonous going, which is relevant a lot of the time. We have to get rid of something to do it. This isn't doing a lot of work for us, and we don't really have a triple anytime soon for it, so hopefully I don't regret that, but I think I won't. Alright, well, we'll do this, and throw this guy over here. Have I tried Disney Plus yet? No, but it is in my plans. I'm planning on getting it. What stuff has already been released for it? I think I saw The Mandalorian was released for it, but I haven't heard what else. Have any of the Marvel shows come out yet? Alright, so this guy's dead. Alright, so we want this guy for sure. We could buy this in the hopes that we get a triple. Not that we'll play it, because it's pretty weak, but we could try to get the triple. And there's the triple. We're going to do this for sure, right? So, may as well do that right now. And then buy this for the triple. Roll this real quick. This could be interesting, so we're going to freeze it. Actually, no, we're not. Play it. Tavern tier 6. So, Maexna, Full Reaver, and Gentle Megasaur, they're all good in their own ways. This is only good on the Amalgam. This is a crit effect. Poisonous is nice to have. We're going to take the Poisonous. I don't anticipate keeping Maexna super long, but We're getting rid of some big dudes, which is good. But those junk bots are going to be a problem. No mechs, please. Good. Alright, so we got rid of one of the junk bots. Our poisonous guy is dead, but we have things that are big enough to kill it. There we go. That was about the most unfortunate way that could have happened. Alright. So Soul Juggler, if we had more of them, would be good, but seeing as how we don't, we'll buy one in the hopes that maybe it'll get good at some point. So here's another Soul Juggler and a Crystal Weaver. What we're gonna do is invest in the future a little bit. I guess this has the same effect as just my hero power, so I guess buying it's technically wrong. But I was gonna have to sell something for the Soul Jugglers anyways. I'm only gonna play one. There's the third. So that's why we did that too, is that we can get it. We can get that triple, and then we'll get the 6 damage going whenever a minion dies. I'm always tempted to take that Phalanx Commander to taunt minions +2, but like, it's just not that good. Like, even in the mid game, it's not that good. Please don't give that Divine Shield. And it did. This guy's gonna beat me, based on probably that alone. Yeah. The poisonous stuff is just doing so much work for him. We got rid of that, at least. Well, we actually just tied, so Mandalorian is out for 1 episode. Lots of old classics. Now, do they have all of the Disney movies that have ever come out, and all of the like Star Wars and Pixar and the other ones? I don't like, because that would make it really worth it, right? Not that it's not worth it already in a lot of ways, but so that Megasaur's pretty dead. If I had, I mean, I couldn't have gotten it before I played the triple, but I could have played this after it, and that would have been relevant for, I mean, pretty obvious reasons where I can adapt and then sell it. We would like to get Wind Fury on that 1818. Why is it in front? Good question. Andrew. Andrew's asking the good questions, apparently. I didn't even actually realize that Disney Plus was live yet. I had heard a little bit about it, but I wasn't sure. Is that a snipe? Did I just snipe that man's something? I think it was a junk bot. Alright. Yeah, I killed a junk bot right off the bat, which is insane. Junk bot dies there. Junk bot dies there. Awesome, we won that. And we deal some damage to him too. So, we're pretty content to stay at 5. Get another amalgam for the stat boost. Stat boost. Wow. Another siege breaker. Can maybe go for a triple. And then we'll just buff. So we're going for a couple triples right now. So all Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars movies are on there, but not all Disney. That's pretty solid, though, because like you think about it, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars have, and then Disney have pretty much, I don't know, probably half of the major blockbusters of the last 30 years. Maybe I'm being too generous with 30, but that's still insane. What's the monthly rate? Because obviously I'm on that sweet college budget. $7 a month, or to get Hulu and ESPN Plus is $13 a month. Once my Hulu student runs out, I might do that because that's pretty good. But in the meantime, I may just do what should I call it? That's a good snipe right there. So he's gonna hit the 6-6, and then he's gonna hit the 11-12. All right, that's brutal. Okay, okay, I win this, but not by as much as I'd like. Like not enough to kill him even. It'll be Hulu with ads. Yeah, I mean my Hulu currently has ads, so that's not a deal breaker for me. I have the student Hulu, or whatever the case is. Alright, we're gonna play this Megasaur. It already has poisonous, it already has Divine Shield, so we'll give it some attack. Not the most useful, but can't complain too much. Void Lord. That's the one we want, and we'll sell other things to play it. Let's see what else we get. We have 77 seconds, so I can take my time a little bit. So that's actually a compelling reason to tier up that I hadn't thought about, is to get the Void Lords. This is the one we just played, isn't it? Is it better than this giant thing? It does less damage. Or is it time to get rid of the Soul Juggler even? No, I think we're going to get rid of this. Play the Void Lord. Yeah, nothing there. The ESPN Plus is the really enticing part of that bundle. So, like, I like Hulu. It's nice to have. But getting Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN is kind of nuts. So does that mean that you can watch, like, say, Rick and Morty on Disney Plus, or is that not an option? If that's an option, then like I'm getting it today because I haven't seen the season 4 Rick and Morty yet. We've got a good shot here. I know we have less of a good shot. We'll still tie. So there's the third amalgam, which was nice. Go ahead and buy that. Let's see what our options are before we play it, though. We can taunt some things up. This with taunt is nice. This having taunt isn't as nice. We kind of like having it in the late game. We don't have to give anything taunt, right? We could just, I mean, we do. We can give that taunt. So this is where we're gonna do this. Play this guy. Grab a tier 6 minion. There's another Void Lord. It's just hard to tell what's better than other things, right? No, Void Lords. I think Void Lord's better than this guy just because of the summoning stuff that it happens. At some point, this might be the thing to go. Playing against a corpse this round, so that's helpful. Because it means the other two are gonna hopefully kill one of the others. That was a lot closer than it should have been. Streaming services you have access to: Netflix, VRV, Crunchyroll, Amazon Video, Hulu, Apple Plus, and now Disney Plus. Rick and Morty is not Disney. And Hulu, new episodes sadly are not on Hulu. I think so. I think you have to do to get the new Rick and Morty is you have to have the Hulu Live, which costs more money. So we are looking for pretty much just Void Lord. Like, we'd pick up a Mal'Ganis if we saw it, but like, make sure we have 2 mana left no matter what. So there's that Mal'Ganis, so we'll freeze it. Not that I think it's going to end up mattering. I think this is the last round. So we want this out in front. Alright, so the mech person died, which the mech person was giving me more trouble than Toki has been. Yeah, because I dealt damage to Toki, but tied the mech person. It's a pretty good hit. Yeah, this guy sniping the 6/6 is a real problem. That's a solid hit. It's a lot of beasts, sir. Fortunately, things are going in pretty much the wrong order for him. That's going to be unfortunate. Max. Did he have a Max die? Just the 6/8 amalgams. But they don't have poisonous or anything like that, so I don't care too much. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so that guarantees that we win. So, not sure with Hulu Live, getting you up this right with it. Yeah, but I heard that Rick and Morty is going to be different. So, I think you can get the first episode, you can watch the first episode free on Adult Swim, is what I heard. But I haven't looked into that yet. Alright, so we won. That's a great finish with Jiraxis.